So today I'm going to share with you something really awesome. It's something I learned when I was in my master courses. In my master's program, we did student teaching for the whole year. We were in the classroom full-time, 4 days a week, and on Fridays we were at the university taking our classes. So needless to say, I learned a lot of stuff during my student teaching. And one of the things that I absolutely love that I learned from my mentor teacher is having this teddy journal. So what you do is you take a picture of your classroom teddy bear and then you write this thing underneath. I'm going to go ahead and read to you what it says. It says, "Dear families, this is our teddy bear journal. Teddy is our classroom mascot. He reads with us, sings with us, and comforts us at school when we are sad. It is your child's turn to spend the weekend with Teddy. Use this journal to write what you did with Teddy on your special weekend. You can even take pictures with him and put them in the journal. If you don't have time to get the photos in, feel free to send them later or email them to me, and I will put them in for you. Please send Teddy back to us on Monday. Have fun. Your teacher." So obviously you have a classroom teddy that you introduce to the kids, and they absolutely love them. And kids take turns taking Teddy home on Fridays, and they do anything that they want with the teddy bear. For example, they can just take pictures of themselves watching TV. They can take pictures of themselves with the teddy with their friends, as you can see here. And on Mondays when they come back to school, they come back with Teddy and they come back with the journal, and they sit in front of class and they share what they did with Teddy. And it's just a great way for them to feel special. It's a great way for them to practice speaking in front of their peers. It's a great confidence booster. It's also a great connection for home and school connection. It really builds that community and that bond with the classroom and the home. The first year I did this, I did it with Teddy. Last year I did it with Mr. Monkey. We called him Mr. Monkey, and the kids absolutely loved him just as much. And he got lots of love at school and at home. So if you have kids that are older, I did this with kindergartners and preschoolers. If you have kids maybe that are in first grade, I think they would still enjoy this, and it would be better as far as they would be able to read it themselves. So that would be a great way to get literacy in. Even though kindergarten students or preschool students are unable to really write these sentences out themselves and read them themselves, they know that their ideas are being put down on paper and they're being shared and read at school. So they're still building those connections regardless. So it's still bringing a lot of value. And although the kids can't write their own sentences at this point, especially in the beginning of the year, have them draw a picture. That would be awesome. You know, just draw a picture of something that you did at your house with Teddy. If you have an overhead projector at school, they love seeing what they drew on a big screen. Everybody gets to look at it, and they take a lot of pride in that. I didn't have a projector last year, but I did have a big screen in the classroom. So what I would do is we would just show the pictures instead of putting them inside the journal. We would show the pictures on the screen, and everybody could see that. Again, they really liked seeing their pictures and their pictures with Teddy or Mr. Monkey on the big screen. So I highly encourage you to do this with your kids. Another really super fun thing to do is Teddy gives them presents and gifts. In the beginning of the year, when they were getting ready to get their writing journals, I wrapped them up and gift wrapped them, and then the kids were so excited they got to open it. Some students are really shy talking in front of class, so it helps if you sit next to them. I almost always had a chair next to my student. I would sit there with them, encourage them to talk. And at the end, after they're done sharing, you would open the floor to the other students to ask questions. This is another great activity, because you will find it that most of the time in kindergarten, especially in the beginning of the year, kids don't really know what a question is. So they raise their hand just because they want to share and talk about something. And it's a great skill for them to learn that what kind of questions to ask, what questions are, and to practice being a great listener. So for example, if Johnny talked about he colored with Teddy, you don't want to ask the question, did you color with Teddy? That shows that you were not listening to what Johnny had already said. So what can you ask about what Johnny said? What did you color with Teddy? What kind of picture did you make? What crayons did you use? What colors did you use? So encouraging the students to really be active listeners and think about their questions and what they want to learn and find out more about what Johnny said. So those are really, really important skills for them to learn. And this activity is a great way to practice all of those skills: listening skills, asking questions, speaking in front of their classmates, being respectful, thinking about sharing and waiting for their turn, because trust me, they are all so excited to take Teddy home, and they really have to be patient. They're all asking, is it my turn? When is it my turn? When can I take Teddy home this weekend? So it's definitely a great way to build delayed gratification skills as well. I'm going to put a document on my website that you can just download, so you can just edit this yourself, so you don't have to sit down and type it. So you can just tweak it to meet your own classroom needs. I hope that will help you. If you haven't done this, I highly encourage you to do it. If you are new to this channel, I would love for you to subscribe. This channel is all about connecting and supporting teachers because they change lives every day. Thanks for everything that you do. Happy teaching!